comment. Okay, so once it comes in, ladies and gentlemen, please do thumbs up the live. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna turn up turn the oven on because I'll be needing this. So what I'm working on here, I need to make up some marinade. So work on some marinade at the moment for the chicken. So I'll be doing some pork, some chicken, and I'm gonna do some soup. So at this moment, I'm just making up some season. It's not really jerk season, but it's similar. Put some honey. Get myself some honey in this. Sometimes I like to sip on some tea while I'm sorting these things out. That should be all right. With a lime in this. Morning, Jackie Herbert, morning. Let that cool on a little bit. Yeah, so I'm just working on some season at the moment. I'm gonna get a bit of garlic in this ginger. But this should be all right. Need some spring onion in there. These are already washed. Some cloves. You know, these things are good when you're making things like this. Onion. Once it comes in, ladies and gentlemen, please do thumbs up the live. Feel free to subscribe also. I would appreciate it. Next, I want in this is a nutmeg. I'm gonna put a little bit of vinegar in this. So a little bit of vinegar and some oil. Just a little bit of olive oil. I don't want too much of that in here because this thing. So mix the oil a bit. A bit of soy on top of this. So this is personal preference. You don't have to make your marinade like that. Just do it your way. I'm going to add a bit of water to that. And this is to help the blending process. I'm going to add a little bit of seasoning to this. Morning, Blake. Morning, how are you doing? So this is good to go. So first thing I'm going to work on, the pork. And I'm going to do it a little bit different Just gonna put a trove underneath this. Finish grind up these season. This I need some black pepper in this also. I like to make up my own blend of season. That's my all-purpose there I'm working on. So I'm using some pork shoulder. That should be all right. So we have some pork shoulder here. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna marinate it. But before I do that, I'm gonna get my pot hot because I'm gonna do it, as I said, a little bit different. Some of you who can cook will know exactly what time is it. You're seeing this black rusty pan? Look at this. I'm telling you, that's the boss. Cast iron, real cast iron. Look at this. So this gonna go straight in the oven. So you see, it might look a little bit black and rusty, but I'm telling you, that's the boss. I'm gonna show you what that pot can do. What I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna make sure open this. That's my paprika there. I'm gonna get seasoned on this. So I'm gonna keep one hand a little bit dry for the time being. Then I'm gonna work on him. So we're gonna start getting some season on this. Welcome to the channel, everyone. Welcome, Emma. Once it comes in, ladies and gentlemen, if you're new, please do subscribe to the channel and thumbs up the live. So with this, I'm gonna get some paprika on this. Lovely paprika. You know, if you have smoked paprika, it's even better. All right, we're just gonna give mine a bit of wash. Remember, I have chicken to do, so I'm gonna do the chicken. It's gonna go in the oven. And while it's in the oven, we'll work on the soup. Okay, so with this, I'm gonna get some marinade over this. I'm gonna put a little bit of molasses sugar on this. We're gonna go in some cayenne pepper. Bit of oil. And we're gonna massage this in. So you see, this one is ready. Welcome, welcome, guys. Welcome. Once it comes in, ladies and gentlemen, please do thumbs up the live. Watch this. This is a top pot, I'm telling you. This pot here, as I said, the boss. See, I'm looking black and rusty. But believe me, when you finish cooking in them, nice. This, just gonna put it on the side here. So I'll put that on the side. Just washing this out quickly, just in case I can need it. Let me tilt this down a little bit so you see exactly what's going on. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So you see what I'm doing here now? Don't quick to turn it. Just leave him. Just leave him, let him sort out. Next, I'm going to work on the chicken. So these, I'm going to pour them and then give them a little bit of wash. So I'm just kind of cleaning it up a little bit. I'm just taking out the excess fat and the skin of this. So you don't have to do it like this way. You know, just do it the way you like it. So I'm doing 2 packs of chicken. I'm working on 2 packs of chicken today. Once you comes in, friends, family, subscribers, viewers, please thumbs up the live. And if you haven't yet subscribed, feel free to subscribe. I would appreciate it. I'm going to show you a different style and techniques with these chicken, and you can do it. They're going to go in the oven. So I'm showing you. I'm just scoring them, prepping them up, you know, showing it who is boss. Welcome to the channel. Okay, with these now, I'm going to give them a little bit of flip. I'm going to flip them over, see if they catch some color on it. Once it comes in, lovely people, please do thumbs up the live. If you haven't yet subscribed, please do hit that subscribe button. I would appreciate it. And if you do subscribe, thank you for subscribing. I'm turning these now. You see the nice color they have? I want some nice color on these. This, I'll leave them a little bit more. Catch it in the bottom. Want some nice color on this. Alright? Now, with the chicken, I'm going to put them in here And I'm gonna give them a bit of a wash, you know. You don't have to wash them, but some people, if you don't wash it, they start to cry. But normally if you work in certain top place, they don't even want to wash poultry, like chicken. But back in the Caribbean, we always learn to wash the meat. But then when I become a chef cooking on certain level, I realize that if you even wash your meat 10 times, let me put on some more light. If you even wash your meat 10 times, you still don't get rid of the bacteria off your meat. If you even wash it 10, if you even wash it with soap, or no matter what line you put it on. So you have to cook it to get rid of all those bacteria and cook it properly. So I have some vinegar on this. You can use lime if you wish to. So I'm not going to give him a bit of wash. All right. I need to grind up some more seasoning on this. Add some more season. I love mix up the season, and I'm telling you, I'm a mixing guy. Some coriander in this powder coriander. I'm going to hit him with a little bit of extra ginger in this. I'm going to hit him with a little bit of cinnamon on this, because I want this one to be nicer than rice. What's this? Pimento, bit of pimento berries. So now we're going for the money now. All right. Okay. So I'm going to set this aside. I'm going to turn this now. I'm telling you, look at the color. Sure, you can see this lovely color on it. What I'm going to do now, the side, the top surface that cook, that won't poison you or kill you or to get bacteria. I'm going to put my finger. What I'm testing for, if it need a little bit more season. What I'm going to do, sprinkle just a little bit more season on it. So I want this dry. I don't want this, no juice on this. What I'm going to do straight away with this, this pot, as I said, you see how this pot look rough, but I'm telling you, when you're cooking it, for some reason, the food tastes fantastic. Now, pot straight in the oven. Don't waste no time. Put him straight in the oven. So now we're going to work on Mr. Chicken. So I have 2 bowls here, yeah? And I need to make sure I have enough seasoning in this for probably about 10 chicken leg. And I'm going to show you different techniques, similar techniques, because I want nice color on them. I just want to shove them in the oven like this. So watch this. One hand for the dry. So I'm just going to go like this. Season. So I'm using this and massaging the season. And one and take the season up. So dry season down first. As I said, we're going to show him who is the boss. tell you, when I'm finished with these and you taste them, nice. Welcome to the channel, everyone. Jackie, hi Jackie, welcome. Normally, I like the leg part, leg and thigh. That's why sometimes I don't buy a whole chicken, but it's personal preference. I don't like chicken breast. Chicken breast is nice. It depends on what you cook with it. If you make schnitzels with a chicken breast, schnitzels nice with chicken breast, or some nice Thai red curry and green curry. That's nice in it. You know, I just said that, you know, I should make some, I'll make a live video on the Thai chicken curry red. You know, that's just give myself a good idea. Yeah, I will have to do that. Maybe, I don't think tomorrow. Okay. So that's done there. All right, what I'm gonna do now, my marinade, which you see I make earlier, you know, I normally like put a little bit of molasses sugar on my meat. Not overpower it, but just to give it color, give it that nice glaze on top of it. So it's my homemade season. Now I'm gonna go in with 2 hands. We're gonna rackle them up. Okay, so that's good to go. I give my hand a bit of wash. All right, the next thing I'm gonna show you now. I'm supposed to put some paprika on this, but it's not a big issue because I'm gonna do it on an Olympic level. I'm still gonna get nice color on it. I'm gonna get a different pot, but this is this one is cast iron also, but I use this for different purpose. But the other one I put in the oven, that rough one, you know, that's a rough pot. That one comes straight from Sweden. What I'm gonna do with this chicken now, I wanna catch some color on it, and it's gonna go in the oven also. You know. So when I put them in the oven, I'll just jump on my soup straight away. So I'm thinking, what can I use? Okay. So once I brown them off, I'm gonna put them straight in. So make sure you have that right here. So once you brown them off, straight in here. So I want the oil nice, the pot nice and hot. So I want to catch some flavor in this pot. So I'm going to press this garlic here, put it in the pot. Some cloves. Pimento berries. We're going for flavor at the moment. Oil. Make sure the oil actually cover the bottom of the pot. As I said, I want a little bit of paprika on this also. And I'm going to show you to get this nice and smoky. Very simple trick. Once it comes in, ladies and gentlemen, please do thumbs up the live. Okay, so I want this nice and hot. You can easily know when it's hot. Once you see your garlic getting brown, you know your pot is hot. So almost there. Because what I'm going to do, you don't want to put any meat in a pot. Rules of thumbs: no heat, no flavor. So I'm going to line up myself. Take out my peeler. Now, where is the peeler? 4 of them. Thing done and take them up. Okay, it's in the next drawer. All right. Chicken ready. Ready to go down in the pan. So what I'm gonna do, put it skin down a bit. Yeah. Take your time. Skin down. Really, you can get probably about 3 of them in it, you know, or 4. Yeah. You hear that nice sound? That's what you want to hear. For the oven, I have the oven about what's that? 200. So let it sit a bit. Then I'm gonna sprinkle a little bit of paprika around the edge. So while the paprika burning, it's gonna give it that nice smoky flavor. So when you're eating this, you think it's been on the grill outside, but today I'm not doing no grilling today. If time's allow me, I need to make a cake, but we'll see what happens. Epic Champ, thank you, Epic Champ. Thank you for visiting. If you're new here, please do consider to like, share, subscribe. For those who subscribe, just let me know that you subscribe. I'm gonna turn the chicken a little bit. You see that nice color on it? Look at that. Nice color we have on the chicken here. Give that close-up look. Look at that. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to remove them, put them in the baking tray, then work on the next ones. See that? Put them straight in this. So that's how I'm going to work on it. Normally, before, I normally put down some season on the bottom of the thing. That's what I'm doing. But sometimes when you do it like this, you lose some of the season. So you put them in there. We're going to finish them in the oven. Put some paprika down, make him nice and smoky. So this is what you can do at home. If you don't want to grill, I have one chicken left in here, but I don't want to put more than that in it. Welcome to the channel, everyone. If you're new here, my name is Linden Houston. Please do thumbs up the like. Just let you know you're welcome, and I'm happy for you. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, everyone. So meanwhile, just gonna cut these veg. Just gonna give this a bit of wash. So now I'm gonna flip this over. Give them a bit of turn. Make sure sprinkle a little bit more season. Because as I said, while you're frying this, you lose some of the season. So just keep a little bit more season on here. So I have one more here. And I'm going to switch that off. Now, you're saying, what am I going to do with this? This is where you separate a chef from a cook. This is called deglaze. This, just pour it in between them. Okay, you said, why did you do that, Linden? All the flavor left in here. All the flavor. See that? With the garlic and everything. Just give him a bit of wash out. Okay, now the rules of thumb, clean as you go. See that? Brand new. All right, we're gonna rock some season over the rest. Make sure, just give them a little bit of season. As I said, you lose some, while cooking. While it's doing in the pot there, you lose some season. I just put a little bit of molasses sugar on this. It's just to give it that caramelized color when it's in the oven. What I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna swap the pork. I will use another choser, take out the pork, because it's stainless steel. The other pan is stainless steel, the pot inside the oven. Look at that. You seen that? Straight in the oven. So this one, I'm going to put this on the top shelf, then put that on the bottom shelf. So I'm rotating this. See that? And I'm going to increase the temperature of the oven. So now I'm rocking it up to 235. Next up, we're going to work on is the soup. My wife, she loves this soup, as I said. I normally make this soup. Sometimes we normally buy this soup. But then she said to me, Linden, soup don't taste good again. I said, don't worry. I said, I'll sort that out. She said, you can make it. And then she said, I don't put anything past you with food. From I start making it, when I said she loved this soup, I make this 3 times a week. It's a kind of a hot and sour Chinese soup. So we're gonna go for the money now, prepping up some stuff. Very healthy soup. This soup is very nice. Even when you just 2 mouthful and you start belch. You ever hear vinegar going in soup? Well, this soup have vinegar in it. Cider vinegar. There. Find a balance. And in this recipe, bit of soy. So we put a little bit. Then we're gonna keep seasoning until. So this is kind of making up the stock for the time being. So when that starts boiling, need a ginger. Okay, ginger is here. You can either use a peeler, take the skin off the ginger. So that go there. This, just trying to clean up what I don't need. I'm trying to just remove it for the time being. Need about two cloves of garlic. So we're gonna crush these. After we crush them, we're gonna cut them up. With the ginger, gonna slice them long way, then I'm gonna go across with lemon. Ginger, garlic, onion, with the onion, I'm gonna julienne the onion. So I'm just taking out the middle. To make it more easier for me to work with. So this is a soup I'm working on. So while the chicken, what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna rotate the tray where the chicken on, because the bottom part of this, I'm using a convection oven. The bottom part of this oven sometimes a little bit on the back part, a bit hotter. That's onion almost finished. When it's finished, I'm going to show you, if times allow me, how you can make a lovely sauce when you finish. Okay, so that's done. Carrot. I want the carrots to have two different shapes. You'll see what I mean. See this one? It's going to cut into square. This one, julienne. So when you're seeing it in the soup, it make it look interesting. So you'll be eating this soup and you're wondering, how did the chef cut these vegetables? And not only that, you want to cut this in diamond shape, you can do it also. All you have to do, leave it to stand up and you go across like this. So that's become like a diamond shape. Very easy. So I'm gonna go across with these. So you have lovely diamond shapes here. Then these, you have the squares. So you have 3 different shapes here. Peppers, I'm gonna use probably some of this. So I'm making a little bit more today. And sometimes, last time I make it, it disappeared in 2 days. So peppers, juliennes also. So I'm just waiting for my stock to boil up. So I have that. So I'm going to set this aside. I'm going to use a little bit of red pepper also. Give it a little bit of color. Bit of green. Welcome to the channel one. So all of that is for the soup. Now the only difference is she said she wants some corn in it. So this, I will leave this a little bit. Still need to make some other stuff. I'm going to cut these because I'm going to put them in last. But I'm going to cut it at an angle. While doing that, I'm going to get like just a plate to put these on. So these is my last thing, the last thing I'm going to use. They're like garnish. But when you put them in, you don't want to put them in and let they cook out. See that? Now, I'm going to show you something else now. You see these bits? These are the softer part. We take that off. And I'm going to show you exactly what you can do with those. You know, cooking is art, you know. So I'm going to check on the oven again. Remember, when you're doing things like this, keep checking. These hard bits, we're going to cut them like so. And we're going to put them over here. It's not really hard, but it's harder than the leaf. All right, so all your vegetables there, almost done. We're gonna place them on each other like this, like layers, you know, like onion or like Shrek. We're gonna place them like layers upon layers. We're gonna roll them like this. See that? Sharp knife, go through. So when you finish and you put these over the top, you know, it look like you put some herbs or some parsley or some coriander, but it's a pop choy. Look at that. So that help give your soup a bit of body. Now in the soup, the next thing that go inside the soup, I wonder if anyone guessing, next thing that go in the soup. One egg. Set up everything. Bit of season over the egg. Give him some black pepper. You know, in this, some chili. I'm using cayenne pepper. I love cayenne pepper. For those who don't like cayenne pepper, if you're not allergic to it, consider to take some in your diet. Just do research, and it's very healthy and good for blood flow. So we're gonna set that aside. Next thing, corn. Last time I didn't put any, but she said she wants some corn in it, so I sorted it out. Corn is a little bit harder to cook, so I'm gonna go in with the corn now because I want this pot full in it. The only difference is when you use the corn, it kind of change the taste, the flavor. But not that it's gonna taste bad, but the flavor is gonna be different. You notice I don't put any thyme in this because basically this type of soup, it's not a Caribbean soup, you know, but as a chef, you have to learn to cook, you know, all different nation food if you choose to have that. That's gonna give him a bit of taste. All right, what I'm gonna work on now, I'm gonna use a different pan. Not this one. I'm gonna use kind of a sauté pan. So this it's a champion pot. And I'm gonna get that up and running. So I want this to start boil up. I'm gonna use a bit of olive oil in this. Also in this soup, you need to have a bit of tomato puree in this. That's like a must. Welcome to the channel, everyone. Once you come to the legend, please do thumbs up the live. Still need something else. But I know you go here. You go here. Give him a little bit of my marinade. So I'm gonna kind of pull out the pork and check him again. As I tell you, don't mess with this pot, you know. Look at that. Listen, let me just put this across here. Let you see what's going on. See that? Look at this. Told you about this pork, you know. Don't play with the Olympic champion. Look at that. You see that? I need some little bit of water in that, and then it's gonna deglaze it, make it nice and, you know, glowing. Then I'm gonna stick it back straight in the oven. Look at this. So when you taste this, you hear that sound? Yeah. You see that? You see I'm laughing because I know what time it is for this pork. I'm telling you. See that? Just gonna use a fork. Ease him up a little bit, just shift him. Turn him. Just give him a little bit of turn. So hold on, I have something for him, don't worry. Normally I always put this one last. You know, depends on the situation. Don't move a muscle. Just want to show you something. Let's sprinkle some fresh thyme over this thing. We're gonna give him some more water. Watch it straight. You hear that popping? See that? I told you, don't play with this pot. This pot is the boss. Straight in the oven. We're gonna check on Mr. Chicken. Look at that. So Mr. Chicken, we're gonna give him some time also. Let's break up some time around him. So we want him a little bit smoky flavor in this, you know. You call this from a distance paprika smoke style. Look at that. See that? Give him a lot nice little color. This is Top Chef. I put this on. If you could smell the flavor coming out of this. Nice. Look at that. Give him that nice golden color. Now we're going to put him in the oven. As I said, we're working him on the top shelf. Top shelf convection oven. Yeah. All right. Back to soupy. So we're going to work on our soup now. What I need to do, taste this, because you need to get your stock right. Him still needs something. He still needs something, believe him. This thing try to play games with me. It need just a tip more sugar in it, because the nature of the the soup is not to let it become sweet. It's just the balance. And a little bit more black pepper I'm going to add to this. What I want to do now, I'm going to work on the vegetables. I'm going to saute, sweat off these vegetables now. Welcome to the channel, everyone. So I want to catch the garlic and the ginger in a bit early. And again, season. Don't leave your seasoning. Black pepper. So all of that gonna blend in with this now. So that basically, that's the Olympic recipe strike again. Welcome to the channel, everyone. Once you come, ladies and gentlemen, thumbs up alive. And if this is something that you like, please do consider to like, share, subscribe. Do leave positive comments. I'm going to give him a little bit more season on this side. Now, one more ingredient left. Get some water in this. Just a little of my marinade on that. So now I want my vegetable to be crunchy. We're going to set that aside. We're going to swap the fire. We're going to put in here. All I'm waiting for is the corn to cook, which I'm assuming it's ready now. What I'm going to do now, this is cornstarch, and it's part of this recipe. If you don't like it in it, don't put it in it. But if you're making a soup like this, you have to have cornstarch in it, or corn flour, not regular flour. So we're just going to let him come to a boil, and then we'll move to the next process. Supposed to make a desserts, but after this, I already do 3 things, so not sure I want to do a desserts again, but we'll see what happens. Gonna make a possible blueberry cheesecake. Very nice. All I'm waiting for this is to boil. So we're gonna check our chicken. I probably need a little bit of sauce. So for the sauce, I'm probably gonna make it in this. So I'm gonna make some sauce for my bowl of pork and the chicken. I'm gonna make a lovely sauce. So I'm gonna use a little bit of pepper. So we have pepper there. And I'm gonna use spring onion. So I'm just gonna give this a bit of wash. Okay, so watch this now. You see that boiling? We're gonna put this in all these lovely sauteed vegetables. I'm telling you this. A bowl of this. You don't even want any vitamin too. See that? Taking it on a different level. So I'm going to take the skin off the ginger to make our sauce. I'll tell you something. The pork, 100% pork ready. So I'm going to take the pork out now. Telling you the pork is ready. It is ready. Wow. Look at that. Look at Mr. Porky. Look at that. So let's put a little bit of water. Look at that. Loosen him up a bit. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to try the flavor for the soup now. Then I'm going to add my last ingredients in. It's much better. It's a little bit more chili. If I find the fresh coriander, it's a winner. I'm going to go in your egg. That's the egg I'm putting in now. You want it to look like the egg gonna give it a little white stuff you see when you go to Chinese shop and you buy this hot and sour soup. Those things you see in there look like they're swimming. You don't have to worry about it. It's not dead fish. It's just the egg they beat up and put it in it. So with this now, that's good to go. So I'm just going to slide it over the other side. So this is finished. Turn this down. And this, as I was telling you, just take this and you put over that. Give him a little bit of stirring. And that's done. So for your pork, I need the juice of this pork. So I'm telling you, see that? Oh man, nice and soft. Look at that. See that? Without no grill. You know, all these styling, you know, I get these style from a great lady, you know, in Jamaica. Mama. Don't play with mama when she cooking, I'm telling you. Anything mama catch, it's game over. All right. See this pot? I'm not gonna let it get away. So what I'm gonna do here now, put a little bit more marinade in this, bit more paprika. We're gonna work on our sauce now. Now you will see why I'm the Olympic chef. So we're gonna take it on a different level. So 1 second, I'm just gonna get myself just a cup of flour. So don't go anywhere. Get myself a cup of flour. Just 1 cup of flour I'm gonna put in this.
Huh?
All right, what I'm gonna do here, you see that? I put some flour to that. You might say, why did he put flour in this? This is called sanjay, lightly dusted. Yeah? So that's all the flavor in this. No, you can't say you don't learn anything from me. See that? Increase the gas. I want to bring this to a boil. I will need a little bit more liquid on it. Taste. Wow, fantastic. All this needs just a little bit more season. So I'm going to put a little bit more season in this. Let it bring to a boil. So we're going to turn this down. While it's turned down, I need to cut these quickly. These ones are nice. I'm going to add a little bit more water to this. So a little bit more season. See that? So we're going to go on an Olympic level now. We're going to strain it off and I'm going to show you. I need something lovely. Or, let me see. I need a small bowl. Good. 1 second. So, perfect. I'm gonna take this off, and I'm gonna strain this. See that? Put a little bit more water in to wake that up. There's some little bits in there I don't want to get away. A little bits. In the chef world, we call it a gold mine. So, all right, shake him off. This, we're finished with this now. Next up, we're gonna finish our sauce. We're gonna just give him some garnish and stuff like that. You know, I'm gonna show you something when I finish. Bit of olive oil in this. Bit of ginger. So this is our sauce, you know. So I want to make the sauce nice. Just a little bit of sliced carrot, and then we're going to cut him across. So these, we set this here. So we're going to dice this. See that? Give him a little bit of season. Little bit of sugar to caramelize him down a little bit, you know. We're gonna tap on him. Just a little bit of soy, not much. You see with the sauce now? Pour him straight in the sauce. This, finish with that. And I'm gonna show you the world-class sauce now, what it look like. Just a spoon. All right. So this is how the sauce look. Nice color. See that? Nothing get wasted. So that's for your chicken and your pork. We're going to give the chicken a bit of a check. See what's going on with Mr. Chicken here. And I'm telling you, please, I don't want nobody to cry because you see all these juice you see in here. Now, in your mind, you think they're going to get away. Look at that. Mamma mia. You see that? Look at the world-class thing. I'm going to use a fork. And we're going to test these chicken. I'm telling you, these chicken ready. Ready like Freddy, I'm telling you. Now look at the chicken, ladies and gentlemen. These are good to go. So all these sauce, when I finish, I'm going to pour them out in that and stir it up. So that means nothing get waste. You know, as I always do, give you a close-up shot of what's going on. I need to make a dessert, so you know how it goes. You know, so here you have the chicken that just come out the oven. And over here, you have the soup. Nice and delicious. Here, your gravy for the chicken. And here, look at this. Now, this one, I think everybody want to try this one. Look at that. See that? Nice, lovely pork. We have some marinade, homemade marinade here. So, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for logging on. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for thumbsing up the live. And for those who are watching the replay, just to let you know you're welcome. I'm happy to have you guys. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, do leave positive comment. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll see you in another live. Peace be unto you all.